Welcome to the Big Blue Offensive Podcast with Mike Trainer, Jay Jules, and John Depot. Hey, what's up, Giants fan? Welcome to the pick segment, week 10. Well, guys, Vin had a monster week, 10-4. He takes over as the leader by one win. Congratulations, Vin. What a week.
Yeah, look at that. Wish I actually put some money on it.
You should have. That's when you
Hopefully the listeners have been doing that. Huh?
That's when I go 4-10. That's what happens.
Unfortunately, I shit the bed. I was 4-10. I was the opposite.
Oh.
Really terrible. And Jules was 6-8, so he was right there in the middle.
I'm coming, bro.
Guys are
Fix
making
that rearview mirror.
Me. You know, I started off hot. Now I'm sliding. All right, so I got to make up for it this week. All right, first game Thursday night in Denver. Denver's minus 8.5 against the Vegas Raiders. Geno Smith going against the defensive front. They're going to make him look like an idiot. Give me Denver all day.
Short week, home team. Denver's playing good. Broncos all the way.
I almost want to pick the Raiders here because they actually showed some life in that offense against Jacksonville last week. In that overtime, they ended up losing. But like you said, it's a short week, and Denver is really good at home. They're like my dark horse team. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now. Like, I know they win a lot of close games. They got to take care of business here at home on a short week against a division game. I got to go Denver. And I gotta go with the 8.5 points. All right, give me.
And keep in mind too, Denver's got two games left against Kansas City and one against the Chargers, so they can't fuck up and blow this game at home.
What's their record in comparison to Kansas City? Is Kansas City first?
They got 4 losses, and Denver's 7-2 right now, but there's still a lot of head-to-heads left.
Oh wait, Kansas City's got 4 losses and Denver's 7-2. Yeah, see, Denver's in a good spot. They're in a pretty good spot right now.
But they have 2 head-to-heads, the Chiefs and the Denver, to finish the season.
Yeah, which Kansas City will probably take care of business there.
They'll at least win one of them. You know that's happening.
All right, moving on. The Berlin game at 9:30. It's Indianapolis. They're 7-2 as well. They, I guess they're considered the home team against a hot Atlanta. Atlanta played pretty good against New England the other day. They covered the spread last week. I think Indy bounced back after that rough one in Pittsburgh. Give me the Colts with sauce, a little sauce. Give me the Colts by at least 10, even though the spread's 5.5.
I haven't picked the Colts yet this season.
No.
You've been wrong 7 times.
I was right last week, though.
So was I.
You guys were, yeah.
You know what? Give me the points, man. I'll take the points. I think the Colts win by a field goal.
Atlanta.
I think Europe deserves a high-scoring game. We don't ever get one.
Ever.
I'm thinking this one has some potential to be high score. I don't know if it's the weather or the atmosphere or the flights. You said it's in Berlin.
Yep.
I don't know, 5.5. Atlanta's such a. As soon as you expect Atlanta to do something, they let you down and disappoint. As soon as you think they're really bad, they kind of do what they did last week. Drake London had a heck of a game too.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go Indy here. I think Indy will get back on track. I still think Atlanta's an inferior team. I do. I don't believe in them. So
yeah, they're weird. Very up and down. Way too inconsistent, man. All right, moving on. The 1:00 games. Baltimore is in Minnesota. Minnesota with Flores. That defense was all over Detroit last week. God, we were all wrong on that one. Baltimore's minus 3.5 though against Minnesota. In Minnesota, I know Lamar's back and everything, and Baltimore's supposed to win these games, but no, give me the home team, man. Minnesota's hot right now.
What is it? How many points?
3.5 is the favorite. Baltimore's favorite.
Lamar's back. I'm gonna go Baltimore.
I'm exactly going to say the same thing as Jules. Lamar is the difference maker. Minnesota's a cute little 4-4 team. I think Baltimore is going to make a run here. They're going to make a run at Pittsburgh. They're not there. Little by little, they're going to get there. They need some more guys back on their defense. But Lamar is going to prove why he's on the level of Josh Allen. And he's going to, 3.5, they're going to win by like 10. Easy.
Yeah, and like who is it? Is it JJ McCarthy? Like who's the quarterback there for
McCarthy? McCarthy's back.
McCarthy, right?
Yeah, again, he's still too early to tell if he's anything for me.
I agree. Baltimore, baby.
Baltimore all day.
All right, go Minnesota. All right, moving on. In Tampa. Tampa's back. They had a nice bye week. Tampa's minus 2.5 against New England. So New England got to come down south. This should be a good game.
This should be a good
tough one. This is a tough one.
But you know what? You could go either way. I'm just gonna go with the home team. I'll take Tampa off the week off, and New England still won the game last week. So I think they actually lose this. Give me Tampa.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a tough road game for Tampa, for New England rather, in Tampa. Especially with Tampa coming off the bye, and I think they're a little more healthy. I think like Mbuka's healthy now. I think they're starting to get healthy again. And listen, the NFC is wide open in my opinion. So I think this is a bigger game for the Bucs than it is for the Patriots.
Is the Bucs running back? Bucky Irving?
Bucky Irving?
Is he coming back?
No, probably not.
He's still out?
That's what I have him on my fantasy.
I like the same reasons you guys said. Coming off the bye, Mbuku playing.
He's still questionable, so we don't know.
Mbuku.
No, Bucky.
Oh,
Mbuka's fine.
He's in 100%.
He's fine. Yeah. The question is Bucky. He's still questionable with his foot. They're not even giving an update till Friday.
Did Tampa make any moves at the deadline today?
Nope.
What's the points, trainer?
2.5.
2.5. And New England beat who last week?
Atlanta, but barely.
By 1 at home.
I want to go with Tampa, but I don't want to agree with you two.
You take it, Drake May. We already know you.
Yeah, there's other games.
No, he's the best quarterback in that draft class. I've been saying that's who I wanted the Giants to get. That's who I wanted. Yeah, fuck you too. Even though my heart says go with Tampa off the bye, fuck the two of you. Let's go New England. The Rabel and Drake May show continues on the road. Tampa's not a hostile environment.
We know you wanted Drake May and the Giants. Trust me.
Oh, Drake May is the man, bro. That's man.
Too bad he went before us. All right, moving on. Oh, this is a weird one. In Houston, Houston's minus 1.5 against Jacksonville. Give me Houston this time. Why not? They're home.
Yeah. I hate these games.
I think Jacksonville's like Brian Thomas is questionable. They lost their draft pick, their corner, and their wide receiver, and Hunter.
Who's favored? Houston?
Houston is, yeah.
Man, this is just a tough one. It's a division game. Fuck.
I know. It is.
Honestly, it's going to go down to the wire. I'll go home team, like you said.
I think you motherfuckers are crazy. This was easy. Jacksonville all fucking day. Are you nuts? Jacksonville? Yo, they just got fucking the guy I wanted. What's his name? From the Raiders. What's his name?
Oh, Jacoby Myers.
Yo, Jacoby gonna
That's
go.
Right. They got him for nothing too. They got him for like a 5th round and 6th round pick.
Yeah, it was like a 4th and a 6th or something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, Jacoby Myers is gonna go off. Trevor Lawrence is gonna love him some Jacoby Myers.
Shit, bro.
Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed. Travis Hunter fucking sucks. He did absolutely nothing. How dare Jacksonville draft him ahead of Abdul Carter? And they traded up for him. That is just that team does not know what they're doing.
But you still want to pick them.
Yeah. With that all said, why is everybody like? Is Stroud even playing? He's not even playing. Yo, you guys are crazy. Jacksonville all fucking day. Is David Mills gonna beat the Jacksonville? Isn't Jacksonville got like 3 losses on the year or something? What's their record?
5-3.
Yeah, like they're a better team than Houston. Houston sucks. There's a Josh Allen on defense, and he plays for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Listen, Houston's defense is no joke. So they keep the teams in the game. Bills doesn't make mistakes.
These two teams play each other tough all the time. So it's not going to be a cakewalk for anyone.
I think it's going to be a cakewalk.
That's the real thing.
I think Jacksonville's gonna whoop them.
All right.
I think so. Like you were talking about the Houston Texans. Like
It's all about the Jacksonville Jaguars. Almost traded
Right.
Brian Thomas Jr.
they're a winning football
Kinda
team.
close.
You know, I don't believe in them, but they're a winning team.
We'll see. All right, moving on to a disgusting game in MetLife. The Jets are actually -1.5 against Cleveland. The Jets pretty much traded everybody. They're showing them that they don't care about this season. Give me the
That
Browns.
line's gonna move, Trainer. That line is
It
definitely gonna
will.
move.
I'm sure it will, but right
It
now,
might shift the other way.
give me the
It's the
Browns
Jets
all
at +2.5 right now.
day. Also, it already flip flopped there
It already went up. Yeah. Why? Wait, the Jets were -1.5.
on here, yeah, because it comes.
Oh, so no, they're +2.5. So it moved 3 points already. Yeah. If I could get points with Cleveland, I'm taking them. No
What line?
doubt.
What line are we looking at? Trainer's line.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1.5 for the Jets.
Are you waiting on me?
Yeah, I already said the Browns. That's fucking.
Oh,
no-brainer.
yeah. I'm taking the Browns.
I'm not even thinking
The
twice.
Browns are.
And the kid Junkins should be back. Like
they're coming off there by.
Bro, they gave up their best D tackle and best corner on defense, and that was like the best of their fucking.
Dude, I really
don't even know, is Garrett Wilson even back yet?
I really don't think we've ever seen a fire sale at the trade deadline like we just witnessed this afternoon.
But
And that shows good on the Jets. They got, addition by subtraction. They got rid of I just want to say this because we didn't get to talk about it at the pod. Like, they got rid of 2 players who are young in their primes, who are paid, and who are underperforming. It's a very interesting thing what they did there, and just to get the picks. Now, will the Jets nail the picks? History says no. History says absolutely
they
not.
probably won't. They got three.
But they have a hell of a lot of picks. It's a wonderful foundation.
And they freed up a lot of caps. They have no cap. Like, who the fuck is that? Like, who are they paying?
Garrett Wilson is the only guy that they're paying. And I wish the Giants would get him. I fucking love Garrett Wilson.
I'm just saying, but like Garrett Wilson's the only person.
And Breece Hall, I know Breece Hall went in there at like 2:30 today. It was like, trade me. And they didn't end up doing it. Like Breece Hall, like they might. He's walking in free agency. They're not paying him, so it's like
he's got a 5th year. He ain't going nowhere next year.
I don't think
he's only been in the league for 3 years.
I thought.
Bro, he's young as shit, bro. He's only been in the league for 3 years. That's it.
I thought all the talk was that he's gonna bounce. He
doesn't have to sign his 5th year option.
Relax.
I don't know.
You know what I'm trying to say? But like, bro, he ain't going nowhere. They'll trade him next year.
I guess they're really going to stick with Aaron Glenn next year now, for sure. I thought he would have been 1 year done. I guess Aaron Glenn, like after today,
he was like, "Yo, either you guys let me do my thing, or you're fucked."
I think they're using those #1 picks to like move up for a quarterback if they have to.
Oh, absolutely. They have to get their quarterback.
Who are they competing with to get the #1 spot as is?
They'll always be somebody, right?
It's with New Orleans. The draft tracker just was released this weekend. They got New Orleans, I think. Jets are 1, New Orleans are 2. The Giants are 5th. The Giants
are baby, we're consistent.
Yeah, we're up there. But what? All right, so quick question. What would you guys do at number 5? Season ended today. You're all going to say
wide receiver.
I knew you guys were going to say wide receiver.
No, I'm saying it's way too early. It's way too early.
Give me that kid from Ohio.
Give me an answer now. Give me an answer now, Jules.
Like just position-wise?
Just position. You're going BPA, best player available?
Yeah, I'll BPA it right now.
I'll probably go BPA too.
Yeah.
But I
think that's the best approach. But again, I need to see who the team is bringing in.
Give me a pass rusher to replace Thibodeau. Give me
another pass rusher. Yo, why not, bro?
Or you know where I'm going to go? Give me another tackle, baby.
Listen, if you could get me tackle. Honestly, you know what though? Yes, I would lean towards another offensive tackle for sure. But also, listen, if you've got a great defensive tackle, and I can't think of one off the top of my head currently, that is known to be a run stopper, that could get up in there with Dex, and then we have these other 2 guys on the outside. Like, I'm straight with that, man.
This is the issue with Dex. He likes playing nose.
Yeah.
He don't like playing with somebody on the side. He likes the best win. That's why we stuck with this, all because of Dex. And I'm like, but
that's just because Bowen doesn't know how to fucking reinvent people, and there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So we all on Cleveland. All right, moving on. In Carolina's -5.5 against the Saints, and they're also like letting guys go. Give me Carolina, man. Carolina's got a good team. They're not Carolina Panthers anymore.
Give me Carolina too. Not only that, I might even take them on a survivor pick here.
It's the only time you'll ever pick them.
Yeah,
So
right. This is the one to ride or die with them right here.
they're home too, right? Carolina's home.
They're at
Yeah.
home as
And
well.
what's the
Yeah.
point? What's the spread?
5.5.
It's a little rich. Bryce Young is playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beating Green Bay, man. That was something.
Huge.
And
they went in the Lambeau.
How's the Tyler Shaw kid look? I didn't
Oh
see
God, he looked gross.
Yeah, nothing. All right, yeah. I guess Carolina.
I mean, the Rams smoked him.
No, he looked great, Ben. He looked great. Take the same.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What did he do? He throw picks? Like,
he was 15
turnovers?
to 24 for 176, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he had 1 carry for 2 yards.
It's not horrific, It's not.
I didn't say it was horrific, but
New Orleans doesn't have much going on. They got Kamara still. They're rolling out there.
Right, and they traded Rashid Shaheed. They just traded Rashid Shaheed, so now they just have Chris Olave. Rashid went to Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a good guy to get over the top on certain defense.
He's fast.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's a good fucking under the radar fucking trade.
I just picked up the second guy on that, Horton or something on Seattle, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. That was Shaheed. I'm like, all right, time to drop this fucking guy.
Got
Same thing here. Yeah, he went to Seattle for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all taking Carolina, right? Ben?
Yeah, Carolina. Yep.
All right, moving on. In Chicago, Bears are home. They're -3.5 against the Giants. Listen, Chicago's defense sucks. We talked about it in the earlier pod. And listen, the Giants can score points. They're not going against a great defense. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it might come down to a field goal where Gano gets up there to either tie it or win it, and he misses.
And lose it.
And so give me the Giants losing by 3 points. So give me the Giants getting the 3.5. I'll take it. The Bears.
I don't even know what to think with this team anymore, bro. I fucking hate it, right? It's ridiculous. But you know what? I'm gonna stay homer. Fuck Ben Johnson. Fuck the Bears. Go fucking Giants.
I don't think I'm picking the Giants at all for the rest of the year. I'm picking the Bears here. The Bears are a darling that the NFL is promoting. Like this is a big market for them. Huh?
To who? And over who? They're not even a darling in their own division.
I think they won a crazy game. What happened at the end of that game last week was nuts. It happened to them against Washington the year before. I think there's always that team. The Bears are an interesting, attractive team to a lot of
Chicago Knights.
I don't know. They're maybe I'm talking for myself then. They're attractive and interesting to me, So I think the Bears, the Giants offense is gonna make the Bears defense look like the Midway murderers over
Monsters
there.
of Midway.
Monsters of Midway, thank you. I think the Giants are gutted. This is a team that has no weapons, that has not much to look forward to other than a young quarterback. Just don't get the kid hurt. Don't get the kid killed. Just get him some positive reps. He'll have some garbage points. Tracy will do some things if the offensive scheme allows him to. But our defense, are we getting any of those defensive backs back for this game?
Possibly.
Any of them coming in? Holland coming back or Debo?
We'll let you know on Sunday.
Yeah, no, it's all the Giants don't have a prayer. Give me the Bears. The Bears.
Ooh. All right, moving on. Buffalo's down in Miami. The Bills are -9.5, coming over a big win against the Chiefs. All of a sudden, Buffalo has a defense. So go figure. Miami's garbage, though. We watched that last Thursday night game against the Ravens. Miami looks pathetic. I don't know. They fired their GM, obviously, but
they parted ways. They mutually parted.
Yeah, right. The coach gets to hang out and be embarrassed with his capri pants that he's got going on. I'm not taking Miami Dolphins. I'll never bet Miami the rest of the year. Give me the Bills. I don't care if they're in Miami.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Bills are still in second place right now, half a game behind New England. They can't afford to fuck around in this game. They got to be all cylinders, all go fucking in this one. Give me the fucking Bills all day.
You guys make two really good points. Miami, they look like they could possibly be going into tankathon and just waiting for McDaniels to be the whipping boy.
And then wait, didn't they also make a big trade with Dallas? Who, right? Was it
Yo,
Dallas?
they traded one of their best young with
Right.
Philly,
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips.
The Philly,
Yo,
that's it.
for a third rounder. Why is everybody give this guy Harry Roseman their best players?
Dude,
For
like
a
he's got to be
third.
doing some under the table type shit, bro. Like I
Dude,
don't
he's
care
a
if you
good
don't know.
player. He's like the only good player on their defense. And I'm
Right.
like, he got this guy.
Meanwhile,
I
the
swear, I was
Jets
like,
get 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. Granted, he's one of the top fucking premier corners, but still, they get a third-round pick.
I'm like, yo, that's insane. And Jalen Phillips is young and about to hit his prime. I'm like, I can't believe it, man. Philly's gonna win the Super Bowl. You watch. They're gonna do that shit again.
Probably because the
Even
NFL loves
nasty.
repeat bullshit. NFL is so uncreative
Do
with
you remember Tanks Bigsby? Even that's a under the radar like fucking trade too.
I called it out. You could rewind to when that trade happened a couple of pods ago, and I flipped the fuck out. And I was saying it then, but it's just that for whatever reason, the fix is in, the cards are in. They just got to keep pumping up this Eagles team.
Yeah. I agree.
It's a new
I think Buffalo is hitting their stride. Newsflash for you, trainer. You don't need a defense to excel in the regular season. You don't.
Apparently not.
You don't.
Josh Allen.
You need a defense to make certain stops in a game.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
they were blowing Kansas City out most of the game. Then all of a sudden, they had a drive at the late in the game to come back and tie it. They should have never been in that game at all. The way they were playing, the Bills defense, like they really don't scare me. That's why I'm worried about the 9.5 spread against Miami. But listen, it's Miami, like I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you guys. I'm gonna take Buffalo just for the simple fact that they're gonna hit their stride, and Miami's just a downtrodden team. I think they're in tank mode. We know for a fact that their owner tanks and tries to get Tom Brady. Like we know for a fact that they're a tanking type of team. They're tanking. Jalen Waddle, they couldn't fucking trade this guy. They wanted a first for him. Fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
I know. They weren't getting a first round. All right, moving on. Seattle, the hottest team in the NFC right now. They're -6.5 against Arizona. Arizona got like this sneaky good defense. I don't think they're going back to Kyle Murray. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, Jacoby Brissett all of a sudden is just like he has that offensive like clicking, man, even with these backup running backs. And I tell you what, I want to take Arizona because Seattle went into Arizona and beat them that Thursday night, but I can't bet against Seattle, man. I got to go with Seattle at home. I think Jacoby Brissett gets knocked down a notch. Give me Seattle.
So you want to talk about darling teams and everything else? It's Seattle, bro. They're that dark horse team that's just they're hitting everywhere. And the fact that you can root for fucking Darnold like now,
I know.
to like go to this team and like still have success. They have a lot of good young players. They have look, like you said, they have a rushing attack with now a two-headed monster. And they just brought in fucking Rashid Shaheed to stretch the defense. Dude, I like Seattle a lot, man. They got defense. They playing at home. Give me the Seahawks all day.
I think Darnold's doing exactly what he did with Minnesota a year ago. It's a simple offensive game plan. They run heavy, get it to JSN's possession. They're a really underrated defensive team. Their fucking defense is good. They're playing where? In Seattle or Arizona? They're in Arizona.
Seattle.
They're in Seattle.
Oh,
I was going to take the points because I was like the point.
And just by the way, real quick, he threw for 330 yards and 4 touchdowns against Washington. Just throwing that shit out.
In like the first half. He did that shit in the first half.
He's put like this isn't just like some simple like he's letting it rip, dude.
I'm gonna take the points. I'm gonna go Arizona here. I just think I think Seattle wins, but I don't think they cover.
All right.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, moving on.
I like Seattle a lot.
Division game. Division game.
This is the one I know you guys are going to say, the coaching has an advantage. He always gets them. The Rams are -3.5 in San Francisco. I don't give a shit about San Francisco's coaching, Owen McVay. Rams get it this time. Rams -3.5. Give me the Rams.
Now, how healthy are we? Is Purdy back?
Is Puka back?
I think Purdy is playing.
Is Puka playing? Like, there's a lot of question marks in this game. If it's the same as last week, I'll take the Rams. If Purdy's playing and no Puka, I would be the 49ers. But
There's
since
a
we
lot of question marks, Jules. There's
yeah,
a lot of question marks here that's fucking me up too.
I'm just gonna go with the home team. So give me San Francisco. Just I don't like it. I would wait till Sunday on this game.
I can't see San Fran in the state that they're in to sweep the Rams. But the great equalizer here that the Rams need to figure out is McCaffrey. Like, it doesn't matter as long as McCaffrey's healthy. Like, good luck trying to stop that zone block running scheme that Shanahan likes to do with even with Brian Robinson now. So, if they can neutralize McCaffrey, I want to go Rams because Rams are my team. Like, I like the Rams in the NFC. Like Seattle's a cute story, and I like Seattle, but I think Rams are way more dangerous because they got a quarterback that has proven that he can win. You know, Darnold, we still don't know. You know, fucking Stafford's the man. Stafford, don't get beat by Mac Jones. Don't get beat by Brock Purdy. Go in there and go win on the road. Do it for your coach. Do it for your coach who can't beat Shanahan. Do it for him.
Dude,
go Rams.
He might have an MVP this year. Boy, Stafford's playing.
You think Stafford's an MVP?
He might. Look at his numbers, man.
I don't think it's close. You know,
he's pretty consistent.
Mahomes is getting it. He's running away with the MVP.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor had 3 touchdowns. Like just another.
He's a running back, Jules. He don't get the MVP.
Mahomes isn't even in the playoff hunt right now. He's in the playoff hunt.
Mahomes,
he's in the hunt. He's in third place in his division, bro.
And I would probably
stop with this fucking Mahomes. Go fucking listen to Taylor Swift. Huh?
I would probably put Baker Mayfield over a lot of those guys too. He was having a year.
He was, but the last 2 weeks he fell off. I need him to come back this week.
He had so many injuries. You know, everybody died around him. Mike Evans died on that field.
Did I felt bad?
They rushed.
We were like, damn, man, Mike Evans, he's a legend.
He's like his head, his clavicle, his shoulder. He probably got bagged up on everything on one play.
God damn.
All right, moving on. Detroit is in Washington. Detroit's -8.5. Shout out to Malarsic. He did the picks as well with us last week. He went 5-9, so he was pretty horrible himself. But he did take Seattle against Washington last week, which is surprising. But in this game right here, Detroit, I think Detroit bounces back. Washington without Jaden Daniels. I know it's going to be Mariota probably. And then, I don't know, Washington just, I think they were a fake team last year. I mean, Jules said it. They won a lot of close games last year. I think Detroit whoops their ass. Give me the Lions all day.
That's the main thing, too. It's not even that, like, when you're a young team with a new coach, new coordinators, and a new image, and you know you have that kind of successful season, you don't go in acting like you're the shit. All right. And that's what they kind of did. And I was calling them out back in the summer. And I was like, yo, man, this team is coming in. They're coming in almost with that same sort of swag that like the Chiefs have. It's like, bro, Mahomes just won 3 Super Bowls over the last fucking 6 years or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Like, yo, bro, you made it to the NFC Championship game. You caught a lot of teams by surprise.
You gave up 55 points in that game, too.
Yeah. 55. You know, right. You know what I'm saying? And like, I went through so many things where I was like, yo, there was like at least 4 games that they got some really big breaks in order to win. And that's the reason why you had this inflated 12-win season. I was like, yo, they were like an 8-9 win team, which is still really good considering where they came from the season prior. But no surprise to me. Oh, we got fucking Tunzel. Oh, we got Debo. We sold out. We're ready to roll. Man, all right, maybe you are. But you had Jaden Daniels play 1 drive the entire preseason. It's in his 2nd year, man.
I know, right?
And now look, he can't even fucking stay on the field. And you know, look, unfortunately that he fucking dislocated elbow and everything else. But it's like
disgusting.
I told you, I never was impressed with them to begin with. They're fools for this type of shit, and this is Dan Campbell being careless again with a lot of stupidity and fucking bad decision making later on in the year, where it's finally catching up to him.
Oh, did you just say what you just said? You love the Lions. You love that.
No, listen.
What did you just say, Trey?
Listen,
you hear what
I
you
do.
Just said?
I do. But
where did you hear that first?
Lions roar. On here.
Listen, I'm segueing
last year. You also crowned the Lions champions of the world in October.
Last year was their year, though. They had Glenn. They had Ben Johnson. They were healthier.
They have Dan
They
Campbell.
were on
That's all
that.
that
They
matters.
were on that level. They was
Campbell.
ready to roll, man, and they fucking choked. And I don't know what happened, bro. And this year, look, I think they beat Washington, and they cover. I could see them winning by like 14, but it is what it is, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, they have been waiting. They circled this date from last year. They have been
Gotcha.
waiting, licking their chops to get back in Washington. Washington is wounded. They're putting Super Mario Mariotti out there. They are going to fuck them up. Now, the Lions, I'm not the biggest fan. Regular season, they could do all the winning they want. But at the end of the day, you look at Dan Campbell in the fourth quarter, he's going to fuck it up because the Detroit Lions are a cursed organization. They are. It is what it is. How did they lose to Minnesota last week? Like I didn't even see the highlights of that game.
Minnesota's defensive front, like Brian Flores, he just brought the heat and it just rattled golf from the opening snap. And they still only lost by I think like a field goal. So Detroit pretty much came back, but yeah, it was
But what happened to
that
Detroit's
offense
run
was
game? What
different.
happened to Detroit's beautiful
There
run
was
game?
nothing. There was nothing going on. They stopped that. They stopped it. Yeah, it was impressive, man, what they did to him.
Yeah, so outclassed, outcoached again. But give me the I agree with everything Jules said. I was saying it too. The luck is gonna run out. They were the darling last year. Washington was inevitable. I think Jaden Daniels is gonna be an injury prone quarterback. He is
Too skinny,
RG4.
man. It sucks.
You know,
I like his
it
game too.
sucks the way it went down. And I would like Jaden Daniels, but fuck him. He's in our division. I don't have to like him. So and like Jules said, they got some, they were big on veteran players. I keep hearing Mike, and I'm talking to you, Mike, because I told you the time was up. Mike, I hope you're looking and you're listening. Your time is up. You've been sitting there. It was inevitable. I said that Jaden Daniels, there's going to be a book on him. They're going to figure it out. Everybody's going crazy about Jackson Dart because I'm sure you're like, oh, what about Jackson Dart? For me, year two is important for Jackson Dart. He ain't shit right now. He's a young kid who's learning the game and nobody knows anything about him. Year two is where you make your bones, Jackson Dart. That's what I'll be waiting for. I'm a patient Giant fan. I will wait that out. So, with that said, I think Eckler, super old, got hurt. Nice, Adam Peters. Debo, he's going to be injured all year. Terry got a third contract and has not played really at all this year. So you put all these investments in older players.
Don't they have a guy named Von Miller or something on that team? Does he even play?
Is he hurt or is he playing? Is he hurt?
Remember when they thought they were getting Von Miller from the Denver days with fucking Peyton Manning?
Dude, the only old guy that they got that consistently plays is Bobby Wagner. That's the only guy that consistently plays, and he's
you like Tutu Lulu.
And their defense is horrible. Their coordinator is horrific. And look, not for nothing. Everybody needs to point the finger at Brian Quinn. Why was Jaden Daniels in that game? And running him. Why is Jaden Daniels in that game?
Running him is the other thing.
You know what I mean? Like Brian Quinn, I remember.
You know what? And that's why I blame Quinn too, because you saw this, you could see things kind of building earlier on in the season. You could see teams that are they're not clicking yet, but they have what it takes to get better as the season goes on. And then you see teams that are they're just still trying to ride that high and be over dramatic. If you go back to the Green Bay game, I was saying it. Remember how I said at the end of that game, Washington got fucking destroyed in that game. They really did. They got blown off the ball. They got beat on offense. They got beat on defense. They were getting killed. But Quinn just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. So he made it closer than it was towards the end of the game. And they got tons of garbage fucking points and scores. And it made it closer. So you could tell he was looking to do that shit again. Like, oh, see, we were hanging. We made a little comeback. But what, dude? What does that do, man? And now blew up in his face more than ever.
I gotta tell you, Brian Quinn wasn't he the Atlanta coach for?
Yep, with Brady.
Yeah, that was him. And I'll never forget that. And I have no respect for a head coach that wears his hat backwards. Never. That's a fact. And then last thing, I have respect for you, Trader. Though
I like the hat. I like the hat backwards.
He's not coaching
on a head coach. No.
I play Madden though.
And then last thing is for all this again. I'm looking at you, Michael Malarzik. I'm talking to you, and I know you're watching. All this wonderful Adam Peters talk. This is what the Giants said with Dable and Shane that first year. We went to playoffs. Everything went right for us. We even got a playoff win out of it. and it all came crashing down from there. That's what you're experiencing what we experienced about like 4 years ago. Everything's gonna go. You look at those Peters moves, they're not good. They're
Think
not
about it.
good.
That year you just brought up, we went for 2-point conversion week 1 in Tennessee to upset the Titans, coached by Vrabel, by the way, right? That was unexpected. Wink put together the greatest defensive plan ever to shut down Lamar Jackson because he was coming fresh from Baltimore. So he had a lot of experience with doing that. We had a lot of breaks that year too. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
it's not
and
as if
then
we stuck our way into there.
And then Philly smacked us around the playoffs, just like they smacked them in Washington around the playoffs, and then it like put us back in our place. So I think Washington, like I knew a regression was inevitable. It was inevitable. Like they were not going to win 12 games and go back to NFC Championship or Super Bowl like you, Michael, were talking about. It wasn't going to happen. You should know that. But you came in with a lot of hope and a lot of happiness, and now you're sad. And I hope all the listeners out there really know who you are. He was the one with the little grainy iPhone in his little man cave on his old recliner. It's that guy we're talking about who was horrific at making his picks. Good for you. Welcome back to the basement of the NFCs. We've been here for a while. Welcome back. You know, Dallas is
We
still
kept the
better than
couch
the two
warm.
of us.
Yes, you
Philly
buddy.
is still better than the two of us. You know what I mean? Dallas is making moves like they're going for it this year with what, 3 wins and a tie? Get out of here. So I'm sorry for the rant, but I had to give it to my good friend Michael, friend of the podcast, by the way, friend of the podcast.
I know Michael's going fucking crazy right now because he kept saying like Brady Quinn. I'm pretty sure the coach name is Dan Quinn, if I'm not mistaken. The Redskin coach, right?
Yeah.
You ready to confirm that? All right. You guys were saying Brady Quinn, Brian Quinn, every kind of
Well, Brady Quinn was the quarterback, Notre Dame quarterback that I think Mike loved a lot.
Oh, it was okay.
I don't know, but Washington, what a disaster. Like all these Washington fans are like, oh, we're gonna do this. I went to Washington week 1 where they smacked us around, and they had such hope that this team is different.
They should bring.
It's different.
They should bring back.
This is special. This is
Yeah, they're like,
special.
this
You
is
see
different.
Debo
This is a
Samuel.
different
Yeah, you see
feeling.
every other fucking receiver against the Giants this year. Come on.
The organization is a joke. They went from a team that didn't even have a name. Then they come up with the Commanders like 2 years later, like after the fact. They're all screwed up. All right, moving on. We'll love the Lions. Lions
Bigger shithole than MetLife, by the way. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
Moving on to the Sunday night game in LA. The Chargers are -2.5 against Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh lost one of these primetime games the last time Rodgers played. I don't think he loses it again. Give me Pittsburgh. And I think
The Chargers
out.
are home. The Chargers are home. And
Joe Alt is hurt, right, Jules?
What's that?
I think Joe Alt went out on like a stretcher the other day too. Again,
Did he really?
I didn't know that.
yeah, I thought
I didn't know that either. Hold on, I gotta look that up for a quick second.
Pretty
Because
sure
I was
that
just about to get the whole plug about like similar to what I said about Denver. Oh, Jesus Christ. But they traded for a replacement in the last second.
I'm reading that. This week, I'm reading the same thing.
Oh man.
That's a big loss.
I feel really bad for all, but listen, there was a lot of talk how we were supposed to have him. We could have had him, blah, 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 blah. The Giants
I wanted him.
Right.
He is a
and we
stud.
didn't. So,
Unfortunately, the
I
injury.
mean, it does suck. But who did you read who they replaced him with?
It doesn't matter. We probably don't know who it is.
Probably not, but they made it seem like it was a decent trade. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the home team. I think the Chargers need this game desperately. If not, they might find themselves out of the playoffs because are
you surprised though? Are you really surprised about that?
What about the Chargers?
About the Chargers being out of the playoffs? They started 3-0 in this division in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, all right, which was brilliant, and they still need to defend it against that.
And now to be in this position at week 10, I'm not surprised.
I mean, well, they got 2 big games against the Chiefs and the fucking Broncos later on in the year.
They'll lose them both. They'll lose both those games.
They got to play the Eagles still.
They'll lose that game.
I
Chargers
think
are out.
I think the
With
Chargers
all
win.
the talent on that team,
I'll take the Chargers. Go Chargers.
They're home, and what's the spread, Mike?
2.5, right?
2.5, yeah.
2.5. So I can win. I can cover with a field goal.
Can't cover with a field goal. No, you can't.
With all the shit talk I'm doing, I can't. It'll be a close game, but I can't see Pittsburgh going on the road to win, just because just because. That's all I got. I think the Chargers are gonna win this game at home. Just
And keep in mind, they got to play the Bengals, the Bears, then they have the Bills and Ravens, which is tough, but the Dolphins, the Browns, like the Steelers got a lot of winnable games left.
But also Pittsburgh is gonna come back to the pack and let Baltimore back in. I'm telling you.
And one of the reasons
gonna
why
make a push.
One of the reasons why Tom Coughlin, like Mike Tomlin, is as good of a coach as he is because he does what the old school way of approaching his schedule is. He beats the teams he's supposed to beat and splits with the better teams.
Good.
And and that's what he just does. That's it. He follows that shit to a blueprint. So he just split with the Colts. He beat the Colts. I can't see him winning against the Colts and then going on the road and beating the Chargers in LA. Like,
I agree.
That's a big tall order.
Yeah. I'm only taking Pittsburgh because the injuries the Chargers have. That's why I know they traded for Penning. I guess that's the dude's name. They gave him like a 6th-round pick for him, but I don't know, like too soon. It might take him time to learn. I don't know. Just
Omari and Hampton should be coming back soon too, right?
I would hope so. We don't know what's going on with that fucking guy.
I thought that dude was coming back.
The injury bug has got that team, man. All right, we got to move on. I got to go, guys. The last game in Green Bay. Green Bay's -2.5 against Philly. Give me the Eagles. What the fuck? Green Bay is like a disappointment.
Yeah, but this is exactly what they do. What's the spread, real quick?
2.5.
For I'm getting 2.5 if I take Green Bay.
If you take Philly, you're getting 2.5.
They're really favored.
Green Bay's the favorite, yeah.
Come on, man. You got to go Green Bay.
Green Bay is the favorite by 2.5. I'm not.
Green Bay is home and they're favored by 2.5.
Correct.
See, I would have taken Philly. I thought Philly would have been favored by 2.5.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But
I'm gonna say Green Bay because they were embarrassed last week and they're gonna come out stronger this week. I think that.
And they've been doing it. They've been doing it all year. Every time they fucking look like they're down and they're out, they win.
Yeah, up and down. They're very inconsistent, but they're better inconsistent. And Jaden Reed, I think he'll be back, right?
Yes, and I don't know if AJ Brown's going to be back.
And Christian Watson is back.
And like I said, and Barkley's banged up still. We don't even know what his status is. I think that's the reason why Green Bay's the early favorites.
Yeah, give me Green Bay. I'm comfortable with Green Bay beating Philly. Philly's got to get losses somewhere. They got to lose somewhere.
There you have it. Those are the picks. All right, guys. Good luck.
Boom.
See you next week. Peace.
Peace.